years old with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that girl if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and nitro slapped on. Soon put chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap no. Dog, I don't care about the past, stack bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex so. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't take joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Vitality 95, Stamina 93, Speed 93, Strength 90, Defense 86, Heart 79, Energy 100, Fight Ready 100, 155 LBS. These are Stanley Higgins' new stats.
the gram. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous, first learned attractive and sharp.
It's time for the talking to up first. This bout, so much hype. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That one will count. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he scores with the counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That counter shot lands. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. A perfect counter shot. nothing back here in the round. No rest for the weary. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who... And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Good counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He missed. Whoa, wait a minute! And we may see a stoppage here. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right just misses. A perfect counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Big whiff with the right hook. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that... at it in round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. George Groves stumbling backwards. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
And old dog goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swing and a miss with that jab. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle on that. He's got to bluff them.
How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That big hook doesn't land. Been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. That jab not going to score. His stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go in the sixth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Oh my! That's a game changer. Will the referee stop it? And down goes Old Dog. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Missing with the hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to post around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Crumbles to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
With that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook missed. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to...
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. In a prize fight.
Is when you talk about.
And we enter the ninth. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Exchange here from both men. Nice power punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. Straight line just misses. The counter punch caught him clean. And they figure out the combo. He couldn't take it anymore. And down goes St. George. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Stamina is off the charts. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 10. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. An uppercut does not score. He threw the hook, didn't land. Hold that thought! And he caught George Groves big there. How did they survive that?
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. George Groves, he's seeing stars. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. A little bit of controversy. It's a majority.